Well, I see that we're live. Welcome to the Mystic Four. Hi, everybody. We have Dragonfly Crystals, Val, also known
everyone.
as channeling, also known as overachiever. We have Allyson, Aries Girl Tarot. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Cleo, the Seer. Hello, Cleo.
Hi.
I'm Tarot Stash. Thanks for being here. And today we're doing readings. We are not doing political or third party or health or financial questions. Don't even bother asking. I will get all like that on you. I won't. That's a different show. I'll just let Cleo do that. Oh my goodness. So anyhow, how is everyone?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how close are we to getting some content that those of us who cannot see that high vibration level, Cleo, will be able to see?
You know, every time I get close to doing a new video for my channel, something else comes up within what I'm trying to do. I learned something new, and so I kind of have to revamp. But it is coming little by little. I decided not to worry about it anymore. Whenever it gets there, because every time I try to set a date, forget it. It just doesn't happen. Just like my spirit guides, you can't get a date out of them either.
Okay. My goodness. Val, what do you got coming up on your channel?
Oh gosh. Tomorrow.
Allyson next.
It's actually Sunday. Sunday the 19th. It's a ways away, but I'm going to tell you about it now. We're going to do Akashic Records reading live. Catch it with Juno, Starfish Jenny, and oh gosh, Sherry trancing with spirit.
Nice.
And you're going to do it live?
They're going to do a live Akashic record reading for people in the chat. Yes.
Wow.
So catch that.
Check that out.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Allyson, what do you have coming up on your channel?
I'm not really doing much of anything. I'm so busy with my life right now at the moment, but I'll be posting some videos to my library, and I'm on with you lovely people several Mondays upcoming. I don't have my calendar in front of me. I'm sorry. And I'll be I am
Next
doing a couple
Monday.
things, but I don't have the calendar in front of me. I'm sorry, but nothing like super soon.
It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
My words of advice are to like and subscribe to all of our channels, especially mine, because I have a lot of lives coming up. I have like 8 lives that I'm on this week.
Oh my goodness.
And so and I'm loving it. So I'm loving it.
You're definitely able to handle all that. I don't know how you do it, but you do it.
Let's say hi to some people. We have Dragonfly Crystals is here. Beth Espasia Rising. We have Heather, who is actually going to be jumping chat. So hitting the light or the like button in all of the chats. And by the way, this is being simulcast, so you're not going to see all of the chat. And yeah, let's get this party started. Well, as I was trying to go live, and you probably saw me go because my internet was weird. I'm trying to upload a video that shouldn't take 12 and a half hours to do.
Yeah, that happens. So.
And Allyson, Heather, your favorite, you're her favorite. Obviously wants people to leave a comment after the show, build up her channel.
Thank you, Heather.
Joyful Journey is here. Hello. Butterflies Are Free is here. KK. And Joyful Journey, I got your question.
I'm just grabbing something real quick.
Butterflies Are Free are here. I got your question. Arlene and Scorpio Mama. And I should probably put this. There you go. If you want a question, all caps. And we do them in random order. And you need to be present. Oh, well, thank you. You should be wearing walking in Paris. It's actually it's a cute little hat, easy hat to make, but it's chilly in my house. So
You made it?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, you're talented.
I'm a knitter and a quilter.
I really like the colors in it.
Thank you. Joan B is here. And Laura in Florida is watching during dinner. Laura in Florida was on my live just a couple of hours ago when we were talking about the sense of smell.
Ooh.
So now I just want to know.
That.
Yeah, I just
cool.
want to know what you're cooking, Laura, and or what you're eating. Hershey is here. Hi, Hershey.
Hi,
Good to
Hershey.
see you. Kaylee Fogo Pogo is here and dinner lurking. So, but yeah. So, just to say, Running Sloth Ann H is a new member on Dragonfly Crystals. Congratulations.
Hi, Ann. Thank you for becoming a member. Yay.
That's great.
More the merrier.
Here you go. Kaylee's like, oh, now I don't have to eat dinner alone.
Yeah.
So, and so here's something that we haven't done before. I'll ask you. Do you want to start with a collective reading? I mean, Cleo's dogs want to.
I do. They immediately responded that they want to. Yeah, let's do that because that sounds like fun.
I didn't hear it.
Would you like to do just a general collective before we start, just to see where the energy is? Okay. Yeah, and the dogs agree, Cleo. So it has to be true. She's like, yeah, Cleo is not amused.
No, she looks a little.
Arlene, I have your question. So this is a general reading just for everybody today. And
so who are you reading on?
We're doing a general reading just for everybody, just to start. Jumpstart us. Allyson, if you were holding something up for us to hear you, you're muted.
Yeah. Should I go ahead and go?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I pulled from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. Bokumu, is how you say it. This is about soul forgiveness. And it's exactly what it sounds like. So anything that you're carrying or that's heavy, like from a past life, especially if you know that it is, or if you suspect that it is, if you have some weird phobia or some sort of anything that feels like you don't know why you have this thing, it's about, figuring that out and forgiving yourself and researching beyond that. And if you want to, or just trying to let it go. Yeah, I know I've kind of let go. I have something that applies to this. And I've kind of let it go, but not completely fully. And then I also have like a weird phobia thing. Actually, I have a couple of them. One I'm not comfortable even talking about, but the other one is, and a lot of people have this, snakes. I have this weird, crazy thing about snakes, and I wish I could let it go. It's not often that it comes up, but when it does, it's very uncomfortable. And it's like, I love all animals. And I have this like terrified of snakes, and it just doesn't make sense. And I know it's from a past life, if not several. But anyways, this isn't about me, but that it's just to give an example. It's this kind of a thing, and it's about letting go of that. And it's so good for you if you can. And Val might have other ideas of what things might be, but like to me, the one thing that comes forward is like phobias that just don't make sense, and other things. And it's like it's about your soul and memory and whatever, and you can forgive or heal that or whatever.
Right. That's exactly right. Yeah. So I got a little bit of past life work about authority figures. So something's coming up for all of us to work with in past lives at present regarding authority figures. And they're asking us to answer the call, answer our soul's calling, and look at the details.
Mhm.
Journal every little thing that happens in your life. Journal it down, because you know what? Those are sometimes where you make the biggest leaps.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cleo, did you have anything? I know I sort of just threw this upon all of us. If you don't, that's okay.
I don't really have anything.
Okay. I have the 9 of Wands. And this card is about you're exhausted. You're almost done with it. You have to just stick with it and go through. And in this image, you have to peel off all of those sticky notes and just finish it up. So whatever you're working on, stick with it a bit. Stick with it a bit, because it's that exhaustion and starting to feel down, but be careful not to let that feeling stop you. So, all right. Protect My Energy AAC is here. And Laura mentioned that they were having warmed up butternut squash, and so is Kaylee.
Oh, yum.
Barb's Wheel of Fortune is here. Baby 551 is here. Hello. Pisces Greeter is here. Debbie No. And who else did I miss? Okay. All right. Yeah. There's Pisces Greeter. So, all right. So right now I have 7 questions started. Let me go back down. And wait a minute. I actually have 6. So, all right. Joyful Journey. Are you present, please? Joyful Journey. Let us know that you are here. And we will. What is the shadow aspect I need to address? So, Joyful, if you can just say, yep, Joyful is present. So, what
Okay,
is,
so like I'm a little brain dead today. So what is the meaning of shadow aspect?
I would say the thing that she is not seeing, they are not seeing, the thing that they're missing that's hard to look at. Does that help?
Okay, yeah.
I'm getting forgiveness for you, Joyful Journey. That feeling that you need to let go of, it could be things in other lifetimes even. It's just, this is a past life card showing something coming forward about relationships you have, people, events that you need to let go of for your own highest good to move forward. So I hope that helps.
Okay. So,
You want me to go?
yeah, go for it.
Joyful Journey. I have the Noose and I have the Moon from the Literary Witch Oracle deck. And the Noose is about some sort of anxiety or something that you perceive as a threat in some sort of way, would real or not. It could be very like self-sabotaging type thing. And the Moon is about surrendering. And it would be, you know, I would think surrendering to whatever this is and letting it go. I don't know if you know what this is. Also, the moon can be about looming change, and I would think that this would be direct related to if you're able to do that. The moon in this deck can also be like about mystery, which is a slightly different way of the moon is seen than how the moon is seen in other decks. But there's something here, and it could be all this stuff about past life. It could be related to something like that. But anyways, you're asking about your shadow and what you need to address. And a lot of times I think those things that our shadow selves are related to past life. Not always, but a lot of times they are. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to get too specific, and then you'll maybe try to apply it to the wrong thing. But, you know, think about this and how it might make sense.
Okay. Cleo, do you have anything for Joyful?
I do. Joyful, I think that you're trying to avoid certain things. So when they come up to in the back of your mind, you're just like, no, not now, I just don't want to do that. But you need to listen to your inner self, especially in regards to some things that have happened that you're not comfortable with. So my suggestion is just to calm down and listen, and let the things come through that you don't really want to hear about, because when it does come up, it will lead you in a surprising direction, actually. Very surprising, where you just be like, oh, well, that was a relief. That was not the drudgery that I was expecting. So that's what I have.
Thank you. I have the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, stuff is going to show up. It's always going to show up because that's what living is about. I also have the sun. So when I think about the sun in relation to the shadow work, well, in order to see the shadows, you have to move the light around. You have to be able to see. And life is neither good nor bad. It is, and some things are up and some things are down. But I like this in relation to what Cleo said, is you got to be willing to look at the stuff. And then I have the Nine of Cups, which is the card of satisfaction in where you are. So I think what you may be missing, and again, for entertainment purposes only, you may be missing understanding and appreciating the gratitude of being able to do that work, whether it be past life, current, the hard things. There, you need to pull in a bit of shine a light on it and go, thanks. I'm glad I see that now. Doesn't make it any easier to take care of, but now I can see it. So,
right. And the gratitude brings you more good things.
Yes.
It multiplies.
Got it.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah. So, well, thank you, Joyful. And Heather is heading out, Allyson. So, you're her favorite. I'm just being a smart aleck. So, and Leah said, my 7-year-old grandson Theo said our shadow goes where it wants when we sleep.
Oh,
that's a story.
You need to listen to those
profound.
7-year-olds.
Yeah,
they're very wise.
That's a little bit profound there.
Yeah, for 7 years old. Yeah,
7 years old. 7 years old and gifted.
Yeah.
Little tiny kids say a lot of stuff that's very heavy if you just listen.
Yeah.
And you don't tell them, well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you don't shut them down.
You don't
but
shut
you let
down
them.
little children that are very wise.
Well, wait. I have a perfect word for that. This section of the video is brought to you by the word precocious. Everyone say it with me. Precocious. Precocious. Exceptionally early in development or occurrence. It may seem precocious, but like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Precocious. I mean, I had that video made, and I used it earlier today, and I mean, and now we have a 7-year-old who is like,
Old soul.
precocious. Okay, so the word we have to use is precocious as much as possible, right, Allyson?
Mm-hmm.
Allyson was make sure we use it.
Okay.
So, Cleo, I like your necklace.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's pretty.
Very pretty.
It's two things. It's a little thing like this with this little thing over it. I don't know what these things mean. I don't know what it's made out of, but
Stone. What stone is the disc?
Is it like jade or adventurine or?
yeah, it's probably kind of a jade thing with some kind of
Yeah.
symbol there. Actually, it's not mine. So
Oh, okay.
Even better.
yeah, I've been stealing somebody else's jewelry.
Well, you've been giving it back, haven't you?
Oh yeah, right after the show, I give it back.
Oh, okay. And,
Or I go down to the hawk shop and
Trey, if you want to be more specific of the advice from Spirit, that's great, but I've got it. And Patty Fitzgerald is here, and April Tarot and Witchery liked my my little video. So, and okay, so all right. Butterflies are free. How is the next year looking for me in the romance department?
oh.
So, yes, readings are open, April. Okay.
I think I started reading for Butterflies Are Free a while back, a few minutes ago, because I kept coming up with stuff about relationships. Now, of course, I don't have that, but I shuffled the cards.
Well, I got. Oh, go ahead if you want to go ahead, Cleo. Yeah.
No. Go ahead.
Oh, so butterflies are butterflies are free. Cute name. I did see some people coming in, a few different people, and the card I pulled for you is Peaks of Joy. So you're going to be in this blissful state with all this amazing energy coming in. Who could not? And in this state, you will attract people to you just because you're joyful and your energy is bubbly and wonderful. It's going to happen. You're not even going to have to try to do anything. You're just going to be in the state of awareness, and it's light filled. Everybody will be attracted. So a couple of people.
Okay.
Are you done? Well,
yeah.
Okay. I got the law of attraction. And,
Yeah.
and I totally felt that from the beginning of the question. I also got Cupid. And the interesting thing about this, yes, several people will come into your path, and you get to make the choices on how you want to deal with it. But something about one of them is a blessing in disguise. So you've got some romantic stuff coming up, especially in the next year. I see it actually like a little before New Year's. That you will start, that maybe these people will just start to come into your sight, where you can kind of, well, who is that, and maybe it doesn't make a connection right then, but goes into the new year. But yeah, you are attracting people like bees to honey. I mean, and they're checking you out.
For some reason I got September for something, so hang in there. There's more than one. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Allyson.
I agree with what everyone's saying. I got from the African Goddess Rising Oracle, I got Iset and I got the Seven Sisters. This is about accepting invitations, going to anything you're invited to. Not and maybe you're already doing that, but like, you know, putting yourself out there, surrendering to like schedules or like stringent ideas, or being willing to entertain people that are not always your type. Like if you have a type or what, it's about being flexible. This is about surrender and creativity. But I did get a strong yes, like just a feeling. And at the bottom of the deck, I have speak up. So it's like talk to people, talk to, you know, and you're probably willing to do this anyways. But I did get yeah, and I do feel like there's several. Like you're gonna have your choice in a way. Yeah, you're not gonna have any problem with this. It's really probably gonna be about deciding who. Right? So as long as you're not shy and you're getting out, leaving the house and going and doing stuff and all that, yes, there's going to be options.
Okay, so butterflies are free. I have no idea what your interest is in a romance partner, so I don't know. I will say I got the Two of Swords, so that goes with the idea is you're going to have to make some choices,
Right?
Between two people, or perhaps between doing the same thing or doing something new. So try something new. I also got, so like I said, I don't know what you're looking for. However, this is the Knight of Wands, which is an energetically very, very attractive individual. One that floats your boat, not in the romantic way per se, but they excite you for lots of things. Oh, look, you know, that's
and
my head,
fleeting
isn't it? However, I mean, so when this comes up, this is someone who is very passionate. Now,
They're
that
also in
being,
and out though, Knight of Wands.
they're what?
Often in and out energy.
Okay. I also got the Star because hello, it's coming. And then I would say in the romance department, let go of the old ways of thinking. Like Allyson said, go to a new place, say yes, and do that. So there you go. Thanks, butterflies are free. You know, let us know. Again, I'm mixing some things up. April, we're going to do April Tarot and Witchery, which is how can I best embrace my studies? And April, I want to know, are these your spiritual studies or are you learning something else? Yeah, I thought that was a nice reading too.
Get a big old hunk of fluorite.
What? Big hunk of
He's
fluorite?
a big piece of fluorite. It helped my son.
Spiritual studies.
And I got
speaks
of joy for you. And what was flooding through my mind as Gerald was getting you to refine your question, is that feeling of excitement about what you're studying, that feeling that, oh man, I want to know more. So what did I pull again? This seems to be a theme, peaks of joy. They're saying your inspiration is part of you as you're trying to learn something. You have to feel it. It isn't that you have to, but it's best if you have an affinity toward it and can be excited about it. Maybe the material that you're reading or learning isn't from the right person that words it in a way that fires you up. It's just finding that information or that teacher that teaches the subject and gives you that zest, that something that you need to get fired up over it, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, joy, bliss.
Nice.
You know, and tarot and witchery, what Val had said, what I have is that you have the timing on this is just perfect. So I think that you are going to run into something that really, that you can just get absorbed into and really, well, you want to embrace your studies. And I think that's what's going to be happening, because right now is the perfect time to do that. And, but it feels like really an interesting, fun time for you. I think you're going to learn some stuff that you weren't really aware of before. That doesn't really answer how best you can embrace your studies, but you are in the right place at the right time, and this is the right vibration to take in anything new like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's what I got.
Thanks, Cleo.
That's nice. I like that.
Allyson?
Yes, tarot and witchery, and your picture is lovely, by the way. I just keep looking at you.
She's lovely. April is wonderful.
I don't know, that picture is just drawing me in looking at her. I got from the African Goddess Rising Oracle, I got Nami Wata and Mat. And this is about not that you wouldn't be, but this is naked. This is about being completely authentic. And I also got Ma'at, which is about giving and receiving. So I think this is about talking to other people and really, expressing your thoughts and your feelings and just kind of like sharing things regarding. So anybody else that's in this same circle of your studies, and I guess it's a spirituality. So I don't know if you're in a group or if you're not, or maybe it's just people here on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe you're in a coven, you got tarot and witchery. I don't know, but that's what I got here. And then I also got surrender. So, if there's anything that's holding you back, that's maybe, in the way or whatever, but surrender to me, the way this is coming through, this is more about like dedicating towards this. So like maybe setting out time, or instead of maybe being restrained or limited by schedules or something. I'm getting that for some reason, something like that. It's not necessarily that specifically. And then the bottom of the deck is alchemy, and this is kind of jumping out at me too. This is very natural for you to do. This is very much there. It's just a matter of maybe your schedule. I just keep getting that. I don't know if there's a time constraint or whatever, but there's something about, yeah, you can absolutely do this. Just being authentic, talking to people, giving, receiving ideas, all of that kind of thing. And really just kind of like carving out time and dedicating to it. You're asking how you can best embrace. That's what I got.
Okay. This is fascinating, because I have cards that are putting all of this together, because this is the perfect time for you to be doing this. It's the King of Pentacles. And I love this, looking at things closely. Mm-hmm. Underneath the king is the Queen of Wands. So there's this passion, and trust me, a Queen of Wands, if you want to be inspired and enthusiastic and get something done, this is what this is going to do it. This is going to allow, what I'm hearing is, it is important for you to come with your deep and your already known wisdom and be adventurous with it. Mm-hmm. and be curious. In this picture of the Six of Cups, the kid is pointing and looking, and I mean, the face is curious. So be curious about your studies in a new way. I also have for you, April, the Seven of Pentacles. Remember, this is planting a garden. You garden, so you understand that things take time. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Keep weeding stuff out that doesn't keep aligned. Four of Swords and the Moon. Follow your intuition with it. And rest. Okay,
I
and
love
what did
that
April
deck.
say? And April said, all of you are very in line with what I'm hearing. I'm hoping to be surprised by the joy of authentic discovery. And I have a planner. Yay, confirmation. Ooh, a planner. I love it. I love it. That's wonderful.
That's a
Thank you.
plan.
Yeah. And I just love the combination of the King of
That's cool.
Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I'm like going,
Yeah, that deck is awesome.
That joy, that passion, that
yep,
that fire.
yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, April. And by the way, butterflies are free. Followed up and said, I think I'm ready for it. Husband passed 4 years ago. I'm sorry. But thank you all. I think that's great. Let us know. You know, I mean, I can keep a secret. Seriously, I can. If you want to tell me all about it. So, all right. KK, are you still here? I have been introduced to a new to me archangel, Sandalphon. He has made his presence known several times since Halloween. Does he have any messages for me? So, KK, are you here?
Yeah.
KK
They're
is
here.
here. Excellent. So,
I think Val is the one to.
He's
Right.
coming in and he's like putting his hand on your shoulder. And for some
Aw.
reason, and I don't know what Sandalphon's thing is, but it's like he's bringing you wisdom and guidance, and he's walking with you, and he has his hand on your shoulder. He's transmitting something to you. And whatever that relates to, you'll probably already know, but you are learning from him, and he is working with you. And I'd have to look it up. I don't remember what Sandalphon does, what his job is, but whatever it is, go with that like it is in your life's plan to understand it and work with that area. So, yeah.
Sandalphon is authorized a powerful angel to work is authorized a powerful angel to work with, gentle and guiding.
There he is. He's giving you this wisdom is just flowing into you from him. Yeah, it's amazing energy. So just continue to open up to that because it's powerful connection.
Yeah. And KK said, I looked it up. He's the angel of wishes fulfilled. He delivers our prayers to God.
I'm getting the chills. And, I get the sense that this is something he is working with you for humanity to go out there and do this with everyone you are going to work with. And it's something to do with this manifesting and bringing others to the coalescence of that truth within them to show them how they can bring it forward. It's a huge arena of things that you're learning from him. And I'm getting the chills at the nose.
And I have to point this out, and then we'll still, have other people do reading. April said, "Whoa, that was a weird autocorrect. I didn't put authorized. I said amazing." So I'm like going, whoa. And so KK also said, I'm so glad he's with me. Thank you, Val. And Arlene said, if I am right, he helps your prayers to be answered. Yes.
But and you will help others in that way as you go out because he's working with you like he's you've got have a path together to walk.
And I just want to tell you guys that the minute that question came up from KK, I got ask Val. Val knows the answer
because
to
he was already showing me the hand on your shoulder, and I'm going, oh.
That is the first time that's ever happened, since we've been doing this. It was an immediate, Val knows these she's into the archangels and everything, and she just knows this kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
whatever Gal told you, pay
That's
attention. Plus, the connection that you're having is just super extra special. It's just, it's not a common connection to a spirit guide.
That's why
very
it's
special.
that's why I'm saying it's big. It's a part of your divine plan. So
Yes.
don't, it's
Very cool.
yeah.
Allyson, what do you have?
I got a few different things. I got Evolve. And in this deck, and I don't normally read from the book, but I'm being felt. Yeah, I'm being felt. I feel like I should, so I'm going to. This is about reintroduce yourself to you, surround yourself with positivity, continue to grow and discover your true colors. And I also got Divinity. And in this book, this is about embrace your soul and your true self. You are filled with the ability, strength, and knowledge you need to navigate your life's path. And then I also got Radiant. And this says, illuminate your heart with inspiration and love. Be a beacon of light, offering strength and guidance. This is about you evolving into your highest being of what you can be and being a light for everyone else and And so you're supposed to shine and just see who you really are. And if you've adopted anything that's not really authentic for you, it's asking you to come back to your authentic self.
Yep.
And to be a light and to be a shine and be a beacon and blah, 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 blah. And that's what this is all about. And that's why you're getting some direct contact with an angel, which is pretty cool. And I really keep looking at this Evolve with her monarch butterfly wings. Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't have anything to add to that other than that's awesome.
Then
That is awesome.
more of that.
Yeah. Then more of that. So, by the way, I've had scrolling at the bottom that the questions are closed. We've still got like 10 questions. So, so good night, April. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Sal Rods is here. So KK, let's see. Trey has a question about some advice from Spirit about a project towards what he's supposed to work or what they're supposed to work on. So Trey, are you still here? And here. Yep. Yeah. So I read on this recently, so I'm going to let the three of you go.
Well, what popped out for some reason is Bone Collector. I don't know what this always reminds me of a shaman kind of energy. But Trey, I don't know what your project is. So it seems like you have, notice how he has a lot of tools and things sitting around, but there's a lot of ways you can read this, but this is very definitely shaman energy. I would say that whatever project you're trying to bring forward, you have a lot of ancestors helping you. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I would say that you just need to use your intuition and allow yourself to free flow with it, whatever's going on. Don't put expectations on yourself. Just go with it.
You know, and I got the same kind of thing that I got that you need to play, you need to relax because you're intense on this project and the things will start to flow better once you have let it go just for a little bit. You don't have to totally let it go, but I just, to play with it, to relax, to have a little bit of, make it fun. And then, but yeah, I guess there's some seriousness to it as well. But yes, it's just
because, and to put more on the bones. Bones are calcified things. You need to really free that up. and be free flowing. So that's another way to look at it. Sorry.
But either way, Trey, that things are going to be good with this project. It's gonna be a positive outcome for your project.
Cool. Go for it, Allyson.
Trey, I got Jumbi from the Afghan Goddess Rising Oracle, and this is about masks. And this is kind of like a shadow message. It's telling you to remove, you may know what this is. You might even need to think about this, but it's telling you to remove some sort of a mask that is associated to this, meaning to be your authentic self, to really be you and not however that would apply, you know. So if there's like, if you're what, I don't know, like there's some sort of way that it's like, just be you, be completely authentic in every way. Another possibility of this is that somebody else is wearing a mask. I don't know if there's somebody else involved or somebody that you work with in association with the project. I have no idea what your project is. So just, but that actually, let me go ahead and read a little bit of this again. I'm hearing that. Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart and just ask, is there anything about this that is confusing or that you're afraid or anything like that, or anybody that's in, you know, that you're working with or something, I don't know. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and your blessings. So just, that's what I got.
Cool. Trey, hope that was helpful. So, all right. Ellen R., are you here, Ellen R.? And then Scorpio Mama. Ellen R. and Scorpio Mama is next. So Trey said, thanks very much. And Beth said, Gerald, the four of you probably have noticed this, but it's interesting that Allyson is often the shadow side of the response. That's why it works well when she goes last in a reading. Mm-hmm. So, and Trey said, was all very on point. I do think it has to do with me reading to be authentic. Cool. And Ellen is here. So is in considering my job application, anything you pick up regarding it would be helpful.
Well, I got a yes, but if I look through Ellen's eyes, she has a lot of, Ellen, you have a lot of trepidation and doubt. But if I just go to N, yeah, they are. So, and I think you have a good chance. So, yeah.
Yeah, I got exactly the same thing. There's trepidation, there's doubt.
Yeah.
Don't doubt yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
your energy will stop them from picking you. Just have confidence, and you will attract.
Well, plus I think whatever you're applying for, you are suited for.
Yeah.
But personally, I feel like you shouldn't just focus on one thing, one job.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's other prospects out there too. But yeah, if there's something coming your way, it's going to work out well, but you need to let go of doubt. And doubt in yourself that you can do this. You absolutely can.
Because when you put in your job application, go, man, I am just made for this job, and send that baby off and don't even think about it after that. This is my job already. Thank you very much. I'll have to turn it down maybe.
So they haven't contacted you yet, so that makes it even worse because you're like, oh God, they didn't even notice me. Maybe they didn't. You know what? There's other jobs out there. If this doesn't work out for you, don't worry about it. There's other stuff, and keep putting your resumes out for whatever you're looking for. But that's why I said don't just put all your hopes and dreams into one job. Don't do that, because there's other opportunities that might even be better than what you're waiting for right now.
And she's
Ellen
employed. Yeah, she's already
employed
employed.
elsewhere. So,
Mhm. So,
so looking forward to something better.
yeah.
Yeah, well, it's out there for you, Ellen. It's out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to be the contrary one. I don't think that N is considering your application because there is something better that is around. N may have passed your application on to someone else. So it very much feels like keep showing up, keep doing what you're doing, keep putting yourself out there. Because I see, I mean, in this image, we have the Queen of Swords who's whispering at the Three of Pentacles. So, Ellen, I would encourage you to be networking and continue to be around because I honestly, it feels like there's. I don't know if the end job is. I don't know if N is considering your application is the right one for you. It just feels like there's a little bit more time before you get paired up with the best job for you. But
And, this kind of fell out. This could be 3 months, the 3 on it, but it says Wizard of Awareness, and it's like you are manifesting. Something is coming to you. So just hang in there.
Yeah.
And be confident.
You're muted.
Sorry.
Okay.
I do think it's being looked at. I don't know about being considered, but I do think that it's been looked at. I agree with Gerald. I don't think this is going to be the one. I don't know if they'll offer it or not. Maybe you don't want it. But I got this family card. This means for me, the way I'm taking this in this reading, it means you're not going to be going to work there. I don't know that it's necessary that they don't offer you a job, though. It might just be that you don't like what they offer you if they are considered in you. And then I got the bees. This is about working together. And I got the senses and hunger with the apple. You're going to do something else that it's what Gerald said. You're going to do something else, and it's going to be more your cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's much, that something else is much more rewarding for Ellen also.
Yep. Yep.
So, if this thing that you're considering right this moment doesn't work out, not a big deal. There's a reason for it. It's because there's something else down the line.
And I would say, Ellen, stop overthinking it. I mean, if this is the Nine of Swords, it's you're always thinking about it, and you're always thinking the worst things about it. Stop that. Stop that. So, said with love.
Something else about this card, it's new ways of seeing things and making sense of things. And then the bees, it's also about, it's not just working together. It's about treasure and togetherness and all of that. I think that you're going to be, it's not going to be this. You're going to be working with other people or another situation that you like better. And another thing about the apple, it's also about the senses, which is also about like what's more agreeable to you, what more resonates, what makes more sense. This is a job. You're going to do something that really resonates with you. This job is not it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm making of that.
And Beth said, if you don't get this job, think of it as a divine detour, Ellen.
I like that.
Yeah, I do too. Divine detour.
Mm-hmm.
I got lost at the bottom of the deck. I don't think it's going to be this one.
Yeah. Thank you, Ellen.
Boy, we all came up with a lot of stuff for Ellen.
Yes. And is Scorpio Mama here? I did not see them when I called out. So I will do this. Scorpio Mama. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Scorpio Mama. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. And yeah, Ellen said you were right, Aspasia. And you're welcome, Ellen. Oh, yay! Scorpio Mama is here. Will I get over my ex-girlfriend? I'm heartbroken. Well, I'm gonna suggest that we go with the energy about getting over instead of will I get over.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe about what are some things, what are things that you can know to help you get over your girlfriend?
Well, they're showing take a trip somewhere. Go on, go get a different change of scenery and loosen your grip. So it's kind of like you're letting go, you're moving, you're changing the energy as you shift.
And breakups are heartbreaking, but there's usually always a reason for it. I mean, a year from now, you'll look back on this and go, boy, that was just killing me at the time. But now look what happened, because now you're freed up for other things. So, and I see other things coming up. So, but right now, I guess it's probably pretty hard to even think about that because you're dealing with a broken heart. But these things happen for a reason, and you deserve something. I wouldn't say better, but different. Something that's more enriching for you in a relationship. So I would like to say don't worry about it, but that's not going to change anything. It takes time. It takes time to get through the process of, it's a grieving process. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, your future, especially for next year, things are going to pick up, and you're going to be like, well, it's a good thing that I went through this, because now I'm in a position and know better and know how to deal with something new in a different way. And it's going to be good. So, na to your ex.
Okay.
They're an ex for a reason. No,
That's right.
I mean, sorry, Scorpio Mama.
Yeah.
So what I have is what's important for you to keep in mind is the Seven of Pentacles. This is going to take you time, and allow it the time it needs. However, don't wallow in that sorrow. Be a bit strong. This is strength. Have some perseverance, but do step out and go show your strength. And you go show your strength because you are strong, because you are strong, and you are all that. Not just because you're trying to show up the other person, what your ex-girlfriend said. Don't do it. Do it because of you. Here's the key thing. You need to really be, this is the Eight of Cups. You need to let go of that stuff which doesn't serve you. One thing that I appreciate about this version of the Eight of Cups, this person is walking towards something instead of walking away from something. So let all that stuff go. I think the outcome is this is the Two of Cups, and I love this card. This is one of my favorite Two of Cups. So there's an ultimate healing and enjoyment, and having people around you that make you happy. So there you go. Yeah, and Beth said the Seven of Pentacles is also, I still have the Seven of Pentacles in my hand, is also about patience. Be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to process.
Yeah.
Yep. So what do you got, Allyson?
Scorpio Mama, I got from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck, I got Namiwata and Queen Nandi. I don't know how long this has been. I don't know how final this is. I feel like it is, but I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys, has this happened before? I don't know. But anyways, Nami Wata is about naked. This is about being authentic and real with yourself about the situation and what's really going on. So I don't know if I don't know. You would know what that means if you're being real, with yourself. And then I got Queen Nandi is about intuition. And this is about, you already know what's going on in this situation. Whether or not you're looking at it or not, you do know the reality of what's happening. And also, this talks about, separate from that, getting out into nature, getting grounded, not focusing on this, and just kind of like letting it over to source, basically, and just taking care of you and getting grounded and
Said we
doing
broke up. We broke up just today.
today.
But this would be the
You
third
did?
time.
Okay.
Yeah, third time.
I
It's
would
really
walk.
long.
Okay, you do
What?
what you want to do, but it's like getting real with this yo-yo
Hmm.
Yeah.
and deciding.
Get off yo
Are you gonna
land.
get off the merry-go-round for real?
Yeah.
Or whether, and I don't know who broke up. It doesn't even matter. Anyways, that's what I got. And so it's really about looking at that. And how do you want to move forward and take care of you?
But it's just so new, it is just going to take.
It happened
gosh.
5 minutes ago, right? But it's
Yeah, I
happened
mean, it's
several
just-
times. That's the
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
So regardless,
And there's
of
a
what
reason it keeps happening, and how much more do you want to invest into something that's not going to probably
Right.
work out?
and I just want to say one other thing. So the answer to the question, when you get over it, well, if you walk away from it, yes, eventually, you will. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying I knew when I read it, I'm like, this is a repeat. This is this is a loop.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, good luck to you. I know it's hard.
It's very
Yeah.
hard.
We've all
Yeah.
been through. Yeah.
It definitely is hard. There's no doubt about that.
Good luck.
Absolutely.
All right, Arlene Forney. Arlene, are you here? Do you see a love relationship coming for me this year?
Lots of love tonight.
I know.
I can't believe it, but they're showing me like 3 people. I don't know. Love's in the air. It must be all
This
this.
year. Wow, she's gonna be busy.
There must be, I don't know what it is.
You're welcome, Scorpio Mama. And Arlene is here.
I definitely feel it coming in. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's in front of those those amethyst angel wings.
Oh,
love it.
is that what that
Those
is?
massive geodes.
Oh my gosh, that's what that is.
Or
Oh
whatever they're
gosh.
called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the new moon in Scorpio.
Oh,
It
that's
is.
what it
Today's the new moon
is.
in Scorpio, yes.
Well, it is bringing them.
And
Love
it's bringing
it.
about change. Oh yeah, for Scorpio Mama. Yeah. Mhm.
Love connection.
Yeah, and
Turn over a new leaf.
And what I pulled for you is your life is a canvas. Artist manifestation. I can talk. Creative accountability. So you're creating exactly what you want in your life, and you're bringing these lovely connections to you by everything that you're doing today. So I think that's beautiful.
Well, and Arlene, you already feel it, or you wouldn't even have asked this question.
Exactly.
Do you see a love relationship? You see a love relationship
Yeah.
somewhere, and
Yeah.
you see it happening this year. So it's close. I mean, this year we only got a couple more months here.
Yeah.
And so,
I
yeah,
kind of see him coming early next year, but
I saw that too. I saw something
Yeah.
more happening next year, but
Yeah.
maybe the beginnings of this spark happens within the next couple of months.
Mhm.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yeah.
so you're muted. You got it. Yep.
Arlene, I see somebody coming in when you stop thinking about it. according to these cards, being more complacent about it all, not putting it in the foreground. And I don't know if you are or not, but from the cards that I have, it would say that. So don't have any anxiety around it or anything like that. I got the noose. This is about self-sabotage and anxiety. The glove is about being, and the glove, this is more about being more complacent or passive about the whole thing, just kind of allowing it to happen. And I also got the dark here. This is about like fury and like being very intense and all of that. Be more passive and relaxed. And I don't know if maybe you're already being that way. I don't know. It just sounds, yes, leave your house, go do things, but don't be, and I don't know that you're looking for it, but if you are looking for it, if you're doing anything online, I don't know if you are, I just got that. Don't do that. Just meet somebody at the grocery store or at the library or whatever. I don't even know why I'm telling you that, but the whole online thing, it's like organic. Meet somebody organically. Yeah. Is it going to be this year? I have no idea.
And you're saying that, and you're saying that to her because really it's true. When you aren't looking, they all come. They all show up in front of you. Of course, you have to be out and about doing your thing, like going to the grocery store, putting gas in your car, and it's just all going to happen organically. But when you don't think about it, it shows up like in a New York minute.
But Arlene, I go back. I think you already know. You've already got a feeling about somebody, or maybe a couple people right now. And I think those are the people that are going to be coming in for a closer relationship with you. Ooh. So whoever it is on your mind.
Ooh.
Arlene, let me apologize first straight up, because I'm going to say some things probably in a very clear and direct manner. I'm meaning it with all intents and purposes for entertainment purposes only. Do not do anything based upon anything that I say. Girl, you got to get out there and make sure everything works.
Oh, okay.
You gotta get, and Val, what are you talking about? Are you going to be comfortable meeting somebody new? Are you comfortable having a conversation? Are you comfortable?
Are you talking about she has to go get a Brazilian wax? Oh no, wait that.
Where did this go? No, I'm not saying that at all. I am not saying that at all. And Arlene said, no, I don't know anyone.
I think the 8 of Pentacles means wax your Pikachu.
Okay, Arlene, you don't know anyone, but I'm saying that you do know somebody. You don't consciously have a connection right now. Oh, everybody settle down. Brazilian wax. What the hell?
Gerald's face is so bad. I can't bounce it.
So okay. I'm just like going, okay, well, okay. So I'm gonna finish my reading. So Arlene, get out there, be willing to keep practicing and doing the things. Go to different places and enjoy that. Here's the thing. There are things that are going to be showing up that are going to tempt you. You're smarter than that. However, sometimes a temptation with the King of Wands is a fine thing.
The sexy king.
I mean, I'm just saying, see, doesn't that look, I'm not saying you need to get with me, but that's really funny. So, but here's the thing. This is reminding you, get out of the ruts of what you have had. Instead, be willing to go, you know what? Let's show up, see what happens. Now, yes, off the rails. This is the last card I have for you, the World. There's a lot of possibilities. And what is really important for you, Arlene, is that you go out and you enjoy life. You be your most authentic self. That's what's going to attract people to you. So,
Absolutely.
and I have no idea where suddenly, what was it? Pika Pika, yeah, Brazilian wax. What the hell? I'm gonna get kicked off.
Well, I don't know anything about it myself, but it just came into my mind. I don't know.
Sure, Val. Whatever.
I never and would never. So
Yeah. And Marina is here. Yes. Go with the flow and enjoy going out there with the flow, because if you are excited and you are out there and you're like really living it up, you're people are going to be attracted to that.
And don't be surprised if it's somebody you already know.
She says she doesn't know anybody.
I mean, she doesn't know anybody, but there's other people out there that are looking at her, that are thinking about her.
Yeah. So, yeah. Hi, Marina. So,
hi, Marina.
Okay. I hope, Arlene, that we haven't startled you too much. Patty Fitzgerald, Divine Empathic Tarot, Katie H, and Sal Rod are the next, are our last 4 readings. So Patty Fitzgerald, Divine Empathic Tarot, Katie H, and Sal Rod's is, Arlene said, best reading I ever had. Well, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. And Peter J. Watts is here, and he is, of course, being one of the best chatters. Hello, Peter. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Patty Fitzgerald is here, so let's put up Patty's question. Patty asks, will my husband's health be okay? While we don't do health readings, we could read about some of the energy of stuff that's going on. Does that sound reasonable? If anybody's not comfortable, we can, you can pass. So,
oops, sorry for the noise.
Tell us about Patty Fitzgerald's husband's health. And then Katie H is here. Great. And Patty said, okay, sounds great. And Sal Rods is here as well.
So Patty, I think as long as your husband pays attention to anything that might be going on with him and is not somebody that doesn't want to go to a doctor once in a while, the health will be okay, but he needs to stay on top of some situations that I wouldn't even venture to guess what that is, but I don't feel like it's super serious, and it's treatable, but he needs to listen to what his body is telling him, and he needs to not be hesitant to go to the doctor and see, just get a physical. Maybe there's nothing, maybe he doesn't feel anything wrong, but I think it's a good idea to go get a physical.
Yeah, I really think you're right, Cleo. So I got the 9 of Pentacles. So you feel, you have everything's all great and in place. But this, I kind of feel like, is the health situation. It needs work done. Pentacles meaning body, the physical condition. But I feel like there will be good news. But like Cleo said, I feel like going to get the health checks, going through the tests, doing all that will make this all work out well. And it's part of what we all have to do, is our responsibility for our health. But yeah, it looks like it. If you follow if your husband follows the doctor's instructions, it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I got Plagues of the Mind and the Hidden on the mushroom card. This is the Literary Witches Oracle deck, and at the bottom of the deck I have the Cat, which is about self-ownership and watching. So yeah, he needs to go. I again, we're not reading on it directly, but yeah, it's like if he I get the feeling he's not looking into this, and that's what he needs to do. And that's as far as it's gonna go.
All right. Tarot Destroyer is in the chat, and I cannot find on whose channel.
It's not mine. I don't have
Probably
him.
mine because I'm never on. Might be. I don't know. I'll look and see.
But
It's not Val, and it's
not
not
a
you,
helpful
and it's
person.
me.
And hang on, I'm trying to.
People suck.
And Divine Empathic, I see you. I'm trying to.
All right, it's gone, or it should be.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, it's not a
All
real
right.
person, but it's like,
Yeah. Right. So, Patty did say,
thank you. He said thank you.
said thank you. Divine Empathic, I may have accidentally timed you out. However, that being said, we're going to do your question because things moved while I was doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But Patty, what I'm going to say, you need to, your husband or your husband and both of you need to keep showing up, and you need to do the wellness checks, because if you don't, things can be missed. So I would say this comes with, I feel, a great sense of making sure that you're doing what he's supposed to be doing. Get the regular checks, ask lots of questions, is what I feel. So, but
I think Tarot Destroyer needs a career,
yeah, so,
another career.
making the rounds
Did you
today.
say-
I
did
was
you say
watching. I think it's your
colonoscopy?
show
Yeah, he's going around
a
making
little
the
earlier.
Tarot Destroyer
Yeah.
needs a colonoscopy?
No. Something like that, right? He
Who
needs
is
to be
the
cleaned out.
troll that's behind that? So gross.
Yeah, well, this Tarot Destroyer thing is screwing up what we're trying to do today.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like going, okay, so give me a sec.
Like, go read your. Oh, never mind.
And hang on, I'm trying to do two things at once. Okay, well, Divine Empathic, I still see you. Come on. Oh, here. Let me do this. Here you go. This section of the video is brought to you by the word precocious. Everyone say it with me. Precocious. Precocious. Exceptionally early in development or occurrence. It may seem precocious, but like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Precocious. All right. Okay, we've got he's still going. So
Yeah.
I
It's not on my
accidentally
channel.
it's I don't know. Anyhow,
He's not on mine.
so all right. Well, anyhow,
How can he be there when it's not showing up on mine anymore?
so
I'll just kill the live on mine. I really don't care. Then he can't do it.
well, anyhow, it's crazy. So let me. I blocked the user. Anyhow, so
I did.
Divine Empathic Tarot. Can you tell me what you see over the last 2 months? And then the Palo is also the same thing.
Okay.
So
We're going back in time, or in the last 2 months.
for the last 2 months, I think.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm working on it. Keep answering.
They have multiple
Yes, they do.
channels with the same name.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is this?
Correct.
Somebody thinks tarot is the devil.
Probably. it's somebody who. It's probably. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Who knows? I know. Really. Exactly. Oh, exactly.
Oh my God.
I just have to say this is sort of funny in a way. It's like, wow, okay.
I mean,
I
it
think
is
the
kind of
last 2
funny.
months of the year, over the last 2 months for the year, yes.
Yes.
So,
You know, I really get. Oh, were we gonna do? Yeah, Sally. We're doing.
Um,
We're
There we
doing
go.
divine
I just
empath,
canceled
Yes.
the live.
and
here we
yeah,
go. November
This
and December.
and
Okay.
you know what? I'm getting some great cards for you, Divine Empathic Tarot. A Seraphim Gateway, and this is angelic energies coming in for you for the rest of November. It's going to give you a voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. So you're getting a lot of things going on in the throat chakra where your voice is really going to be attuned to the frequencies, and your voice is going to be used for that higher vibrational energy. It's almost like light language, but you're speaking and these codes are flying out in the vibration of your voice. That's the attunement. And here's the Arcturian light codes, which are evolutionary downloads, recalling power and future thinking. So you're going to be getting a lot of information about what you're going to do in the future. In 2024, it's going to be downloaded right now in the next bit of this year, November and December. That's amazing.
Yeah,
What
definitely.
is it
I
that
know.
we're
I
reading
get.
on for her? I'm sorry.
I get that whatever's going on with divine empathic tarot, that this is the time to go for it, and that you are going to be showered with abundance in 2024.
Woo.
But the working up to it happens right now, right this month, in December, and then into 2024. You've got some really good things happening financially. I think. I think it's the abundance is finances. It might be a little bit different than that, but I also have a thing that says be honest with yourself. So you would have to know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I love the showered with abundance, and I see it coming in 2024. And like I said, it might not be money, but I'm kind of feeling like it is.
I think it's going to be abundance of money, abundance of people who want you to do work for them, energetic work. I think you're going to have just abundance in all arenas. It's going to be a fantastic 2024 for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. That's what I get.
Here we go. Now all right, kids. I think we're going to need to call this because it's just Yeah, we just it's awful. So thanks everybody. We will
Really?
with you. Yeah.
My
'Cause-
live is gone. So
No,
is
it's
it
not.
on you now?
No, it's not.
It shut it. Okay. All right. Whatever. Okay.
But yes, that is an interference. That
Yeah. So
okay.
so
Bye,
Yeah,
everybody.
I hope you guys got something out of these readings today.
I
Yeah.
thought they were really nice readings, and you know, they all had a very pretty. They coalesced together and told a story. I thought very nicely.
Yeah.
and if you want to make other people mods on your channels, gang, you can. So
Mhm.
but we're going to just go ahead and we're just going to head off. The three of you hang out for a sec. Everybody take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.